All right. Mr. Caceres here with RHS eSports. We are here bringing you an exciting game of League of Legends today. We have with us Jacob Ross.
Yes,
How you doing today?
I am doing good. I feel very confident about this game. Very confident in our team.
So how excited have you? How long have you been playing League?
I've been playing since I was around 10, so about 6 years. There was a period of time where I stopped, but I know the game fairly well. Not as well as most people or some people that play it, but I know enough about it, and I feel that this game could go very well for our team.
All right, and so you are currently a student here at RHS, correct?
I am.
And
junior year.
Junior, woo!
Yeah, I know. I'm getting old.
Hey, we all are there, right? We all get there. Let's see.
I just thought it would happen, later on.
A little slower.
Yeah.
So So what role do you typically play when you're playing League?
I typically play support. I'm usually supporting with my brother Jared. He's a very good player. Last season, I think he even made it to like gold 1 or something.
Okay.
I can't even. But he's a very good player. But I play support for him, and I play support for the league team at school as well.
Who do you typically play? Who's your main, or who are your main two?
Recently I've been playing Soraka quite a bit.
Soraka. That's a good one.
Yeah, she's definitely a heal bot. Backseat fits my playstyle perfectly.
All right, here we are. We're going into the bans now.
Looks like Kai'Sa's been taken out early.
Kai'Sa taken out early.
Very early.
All right, we're seeing. So Bosco is banning Kai'Sa early on. Let's see what RHS bans.
Yeah.
You used to be cool.
Ooh, Echo's not going to be part of this game either.
Oh, we know that RHS has had a really intense issue with Echo in the last few games. Just the overall way that Echo can scale and just end up taking over. So.
Yeah, Echo is definitely a hard scaler, and
ooh,
Nico taken out.
Nico, ooh, that's gonna.
Yeah, I know that one of our players was hoping to play Nico, so that's a low blow.
I know Cactus. Cactus typically plays Nico, but I think Cactus can play some other.
Have to pull out something else.
Yeah.
No cure for fools.
Yasuo, easy ban.
Easy ban.
Yeah, Yasuo is definitely a everybody loves to hate him in League.
Ooh, the Trundle ban.
I haven't seen Trundle ban very recently, but you know what? Things have changed.
Yeah, I hope they've done some homework and looked at what some of the characters that we're playing.
We could be in for a very interesting game.
Darius ban on RHS. All right, we're gonna see our first picks going up. Looks like it might be possibly Jungle getting picked first.
Yeah, I could see that. Although they were the one that banned Kai'Sa, so maybe they'd be bot lane. But let's see. Ooh, Nunu. Yeah, your jungle is correct.
I know that Tiny Nation has been playing a lot of Trundle lately, so we'll see what he's able to pick up.
Misfortune.
Ooh, they might be doing a swap later on to sort of throw people off, but we see the MF coming out. We've seen some really good MF play in the last few games.
Yep, that Misfortune is definitely a high DPS champion.
Oh, yeah.
She is very aggressive in her play style. This could be a very interesting game. She's really good with team fights.
Oh, really quickly before we get going on, let me make sure I give a shout out to our moderator out there. We have a good old Matt Olson as moderator. I want to give him a shout out for being out there today in the stream. Sorry, going back to that, you were talking Wagley Shepherd is Garen.
Yeah, no surprise there. Garen is his top main. He's his go-to champion, Garen and Darius. But since Darius was taken off the board, he goes Garen. Nautilus, his grab could be an issue, but I'm sure that our team can work through that.
That Nautilus, very
Caitlyn's
tanky
range-
support.
Yes. Nautilus will be definitely going tank, but we'll see how he pairs with Caitlyn very soon.
Yeah, Caitlyn, good range out there. I know. I typically have trouble with Caitlyn. I typically play Leona as support, so Caitlyn typically is a thorn in my side.
Oh yes, Caitlyn's range is a thorn in everybody's side. Nobody loves to play against her. Anybody that does is insane.
Cactus bringing
Cactus
out the
is bringing
Malzahar.
out- Yep, Cactus is bringing out the Malzahar.
I'm excited to see that.
She might have to pull out a few new tricks.
We see
Interesting.
another ban over here by RHS.
Yeah, Irelia, I know that was Tiny's, one of his mains. He plays him a lot as well.
We must all
For
make
her,
choices.
a lot. Is that Karma?
Karma, yeah, Karma ban.
Karma's just taken off the board.
Haven't seen a lot of play of Karma on the team, so that's a decent ban though.
No, Karma is definitely a very irritating champion to play against. So that was a smart ban.
Mhm.
But like you said, our team hasn't played Karma for a while. So maybe this team hasn't done their homework.
Mordekaiser.
That
Good.
ult will not be seen.
Oh yeah, his ability to just suck you back in and smack you down. That's a good thing to ban right there.
Although it makes 1v1s very interesting.
Oh yeah.
That ability.
I must not fall.
Ooh, the Leona ban.
Ooh. That is actually a pretty good ban on their part.
Yeah.
Leona's abilities would not go well against that Caitlyn, especially with the Nautilus. So that was a good ban on their part.
So far so good. Let's see what RHS picks now for Dead Tato.
We got Xin Zhao.
We see the set coming out.
Bringing out the boss. Let's see this. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of charms
Oh,
this game. We're
nice.
gonna have Ari and
Kobayashi with the Nami.
yes. I was
If-
hoping to see Nami this game.
If you have not seen Kobayashi's bubbles, you are about to see some intense, insane game. The bubbles he's able to get, that is something that I know myself and Evan, he couldn't make it on the stream today, but he'll be back next week. Is I mean, just the bubbles that Kobayashi is able to hit. Wow.
I look forward to seeing him because I know he's really good with his skill shots. He's really good with most champions, and Nami, I've heard that he's really good, but I haven't seen him in action. So this is going to be very interesting to watch for me.
Yeah, those skill shots are amazing and insane. I mean, we've seen numerous saves with the Nami, just tossing that bubble, bouncing everybody up, and just running away and saving that ADC. So we saw.
What do you think about that? What do you think about her ult though?
I think the ult's been used effectively to sort of save the team again, or sort of get some extra damage. So if you notice, we did see a switch as we saw the Misfortune go to Dead Tato instead of Tiny Nation.
Yes, I actually didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. But
Oh yeah, no problem.
I was watching their game just before this. He's very deadly with Misfortune, so
Yes.
we'll see this play out very well.
Dead Tato does a really good job at Misfortune. I think he played the Ezreal a couple times. I think an Ashe, but the Ezreal and the Misfortune, the MF, have been deadly the last few matches.
So this matchup, what are you thinking about it?
I think that Cactus has done a really good job with the Malzahar. I think the Malzahar is going to be able to bring us some damage. I know that she was getting really comfortable with Nico, and we were seeing some really, really awesome things. But I know the Malzahar is a good backup. One thing that RHS has really been working on is making sure that they have at least 2 or 3 champions under their belt. 2 that are actually pretty decent, an extra one just in case those bans come up. So I think that we're really seeing that with some of the bans we saw. We saw the Trundle ban. I know that Tiny Nations has been doing some really insane work with Trundle. We saw in the last match those pillars. I think even Evan was like, those pillars are insane. The stoppage that Tiny Nation was getting with the Trundle. And hopefully we see that this is another character that we could see him sort of use to his advantage. But the Malzahar is definitely a good backup for the Nico. The MF, I think the MF is just a solid pick. that I think that we're going to see Dead Tato get a lot of good kills. I'm always excited to see Dead Tato and Kobayashi down in the bot lane because they get some really insane, intense kills. I mean,
Yeah,
like I said,
Misfortune and Nami together will be very a very good combo. However, Nautilus and Caitlyn will be just as good. So the
yeah,
bot lane is going to it's just going to be a bloodbath down there. We're going to be seeing a lot of kills from both sides. It's going to be very interesting to watch.
yeah.
Now in the jungle, we've got looks like Nunu and who would be our jungler?
Tiny Nation,
Xin Zhao.
Xin Zhao, yeah.
Of course. Now that I don't know how that's going to work out. Nunu, he's definitely good on the speed. He's probably taken Predator. I haven't seen, but I'm sure Nunu.
We'll see in a
has taken
second,
Predator.
yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing a lot. We'll be seeing a lot of combat between those two as well. But I'm curious to see how Nunu ganks with his team and adapts to the situation because
Yeah.
I'm sure Tech will be putting a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, we've seen really good work for RHS just pulling up the ganks, and really something the team's been working on is just communication. I mean, you play and you understand that, like, making sure you're using those pings appropriately. I mean, yeah, there comes a point in time where you're kind of spamming, but I mean, if you don't have communication, that's the only way to communicate, really.
Yeah, that pinging is definitely a overseen attribute of the game where a lot of people just abuse it and kind of use it to annoy. But honestly, in moments where you can't use a voice chat like this, you have to go for pinging, and it's very effective. It's honestly the best way to get communication across.
All right. We're going to see Nami with the Arcane Comet, Domination.
Yeah. Good build on Nami. That Arcane Comet will
Yeah.
come in handy with those bubbles.
We're seeing a good level 4 on the Mastery.
Now in the top lane, I'm expecting to see a lot of combat between Set and Garen.
Oh, yeah.
Set is definitely a very heavy set champion, capable of putting out a lot of punches, quite literally. So I'm expecting a lot of combat between those two.
We're seeing the Conqueror. And, if I can play. Inspiration. Conqueror Resolve. Good crowd control.
Yeah. So what do you think our team will have to work on in order to compete against this team?
I think the number one thing we'll have to look out for is making sure we can up our map awareness for sure.
Yeah, that is definitely a working point in most teams, and our team is no exception.
Yeah. All right.
Here we go.
Nami with the Oracle Lens very early on.
Good pick for her. That will come in handy.
Some calls out.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Looks like Xin is going for that red buff, but possible invasion? No? Nope, they're going on the defensive. So it looks like both sides are defense.
Good, good. One thing I know we've been talking about is making sure we are prepared for a possible invasion, because we've seen that happen in about 2 games. It just really messed things up early on.
It looks like the other side is prepared for an invasion as well, so it looks like they've been getting the same training as well.
We'll probably see some help with the red buff that's going to pop up soon.
Yep. Now, the early game leashes are definitely an important part of the game because they can really upset things, and one early back or early in the game can cause a lot of trouble late game. So hopefully they'll understand that, and yep, we're gonna have a lot of help from bot lane.
Yeah, hopefully we could see some wandering, help out that mid.
Yes. Alright.
Malzahar being aggressive with the RE.
That's a good call. Ari's definitely not a. She scales very heavily, and that charm will be deadly. So Malzahar will want to get as many hits off of her before she unlocks that charm.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like Malzahar is definitely doing a good job of that. Set's
Oh, yeah.
already on to level 2
Oof.
with Garen taking quite a bit of beating, but I think he can pull it off. Wow, looks like
Ooh.
our bot lane is ahead of the game.
A lot of aggression down there. Nautilus is low.
Are they going to be able to get the kill? Nope, doesn't look like it. Still, that was a good trade-off for our side. They had to use
Ooh.
their heal.
Battle in the jungle happening. Ooh, and the first blood.
Here we go. That's the first blood right there. Only 2 minutes in. What, 3 minutes?
Yeah, just about.
That was very quick, and that could very easily boost our jungle ahead, and that's gonna keep him ahead probably a good portion of the game.
Ooh, we've seen that gank at the top. Could Set be going down?
Wow, looks like our jungle is
Ooh,
getting on it.
there it is.
Here we go. Is he gonna let him get the kill? Yep. There we go. That's 2 kills in 45 seconds. Our jungler is on it.
Headshot.
So very early on, we have 2 kills. This is definitely going to look like a good game early game. We'll see how late game plays out, however.
Mm-hmm.
Nautilus trying to go for that anchor grab, but it doesn't look like he succeeded.
That anchor grab is tricky to get, but once you get pretty good at it, it can be a really
Yeah.
aggressive tool.
That is a very difficult ability. But like you said, it's very aggressive. Combined with that
Ooh,
cape.
Kobayashi down.
Oh no. And that's 1 down.
I'm trying to get the gank on the MF.
While that's going on, combat on top.
Oh, bot lane done.
Bot lane, get out of there. Ah. Almost took 1 down though, so that was not a terrible trade-offs, but still could have gone a lot better.
Yeah, that's going to be a 2-for-0 RHS in the bot lane.
Alright.
Malzahar
like
going
they-
back to tower.
We have a gank in mid lane, but it doesn't look like it's gonna succeed. Malzahar is definitely going on the defensive now that Ari has her charm. Ooh, looks like RHS is going for a gank. Nope. Never mind.
Hey, you got it. I'll keep the scoreboard open for y'all.
So very early game, Xin Zhao already has a bounty, and that's gonna make him a heavy target. The 150 gold early game is quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see how long he manages to keep that. Ooh, looks like a good trade-off on top lane.
Oh yeah, they've been
Both
doing it.
champions down to half health.
Good back and forth.
Yeah, Shepard's down under the turret, but that means that Seth will be losing quite a bit of HP.
Ooh, we could see something happening in the bot. We see
Oh, that's
junglers.
quite a bit of There's a storm gathering.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
You gonna have a team fight? Yes. Here we go.
Everyone escaping with their life.
But only barely for the other side. It looks like they even had to use, I want to say, yep, they had to use their flash.
Yep.
That's not fun.
We see RHS is probably going to get this first dragon.
So that Earth Dragon will give them a buff that sets them ahead and allow them. I believe the buff is to give them either more fortitude and make them just a little bit more armor, or it gives them an advantage on taking down turrets. That are definitely trading up on top. Who's heading mid? That's really scuttled.
Ooh, they're out for the bounty on Tiny Nation.
Here we go. Is Tiny gonna escape? Definitely can't win that fight.
He's able to get away.
He knows it. Here we go.
Boom. Bosco takes down Shelly.
Here we go.
Rip Herald's going to be going to the opposing team.
Looks like they're bringing it. Looks like they're not going to use it quite yet. But hopefully our side doesn't forget that they have it.
Drop that audio just a little bit. Ooh, Wagley getting a little.
He's getting a little bit aggressive.
Oh, can the tower take the kill? Nope. He's able to escape, flash out in time.
That's it.
Wow.
Just barely making it out with his life. That was a risky move, but he did manage to get an ult. So that is not exactly an equal trade-off, but a trade-off nonetheless. Although it looks like Xin Zhao is going to finish the job. Yep, Tiny finishes the job, adding to his bounty.
Taking too long up there getting the wards. Good vision happening. You see them. You see RHS keeping a good eye on the river.
Yeah, it looks like that river is definitely going to come in handy against that Nunu. Control that river will definitely put our jungle ahead.
What do you think? Do you think that, I don't know, a part of me thinks they should have waited to use Shelly until turret planing went down. A little early for...
I think that is correct. They should have waited to use Shelly, but still, they did get 2 plates off of bot lane's turret, and that's quite a bit of fun. Alright, Nami uses her ult to knock him up. Is it enough? Looks like it's enough for Nunu.
Ooh, Kobayashi going down, though.
We're going for Kate.
We're seeing, what, a 1-for-1 down in there?
I'd say that was a good trade-off.
Ooh, Caitlyn.
Caitlyn's gonna get that ult off. Ew. Finishing the trade-off with a 2-for-1. Not good for RHS. Looks like Set's gonna go a little bit aggressive now.
Oh, he can. It's one of those situations where, you know, when you get a little aggressive and you test the waters and you win, you kind of get a little more aggressive as you keep going out, you know?
Yeah, top lane is definitely going to the opposing side. However, bot lane is still contending. Although with that Shelly, they have made quite a bit of leeway on our turret.
Yeah, you're gonna see. I think the bot lane's gonna be the target for the most part.
And that is actually a wise move. That is where I'd say we are strongest. Our bot lane is definitely where we have most of our experience. Looks Looks like Nautilus going for the grab, but misses.
Kobayashi
Improvising
trying to
with it,
run.
though. Is he gonna be able to survive? I hope so. Looks like he is. But he's escaping turret
The
ward.
MF trying to do the Caitlyn.
Nope.
Ooh, one. Okay, 1 for 1. Can the MF survive? Ooh, double flashes, both going out. And that's going to be it.
Ooh. Bot lane is down.
Nautilus, I believe, using the Ignite to take down the MF.
Top lane is pushed all the way back to the turret, but it looks like Wagley's still putting up a fight.
Good exchange, though. I mean, it was a little bit of a breakdown there, but I think that's going to allow us to get Dragon. So
Yeah, taking down one of the key players, Caitlyn, in their case. That was definitely a smart move on our part. Alright, it looks like we have an Ocean Soul coming up. So that's gonna put a lot of bushes. However, it doesn't look like we have any major assassins. So still could be advantageous.
you see that Set has a pretty decent CS score, CS lead on Garen. Hopefully Garen can make that up a little bit.
Hopefully. However, it looks like Set's putting a lot of pressure on Garen, so I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah. I think Garen is finally just sort of backing away a little bit.
Probably the smartest move. We don't want Set to get too far ahead. Looks like we're double teaming on Nunu.
And there's the Nunu down.
Oh,
Ooh, tower.
there we go.
Ooh, Cactus is down. The Ahri. Pressing a little too hard and the health's a little too low. Wagley and Set again going back and forth.
Set's pushed all the way to the turret, but it doesn't look like he made it to the plating. Yeah, that top lane matchup is definitely heavy Set against Garen.
Yeah.
Set,
I think
not intended, but
yeah.
Set is Set is heavy and not easy to play against.
Ooh, heavy action in the bot lane. What's gonna happen? MF is oh, Caitlyn is down.
There
The
we
Nautilus
go.
running for his life. 2 for no. Good work on the bot lane.
That was definitely a good exchange on bot lane. It looks like they'll have enough time to get the turret down to, I'd say they actually have enough time to destroy it.
Ooh, the Melzar are calling out that they're gonna go after the Rift Herald.
There we go. That's the map awareness that we were talking about earlier.
Yep. Can they catch the Set off guard?
Ah, they did
They're
it.
gonna try. He's gonna. Oh!
Finally claiming that bounty on Set. That is good work.
It's gonna be a good 1 for 0. Good
Looks
work.
like that bot turret is down. First turret going to RHS.
That's a close one. We saw that they were doing some pretty intense damage on ours, but we see that coming back to bite them.
Yep.
RHS doing really good work to counteract some of the gains they've been making.
I think early game that they should have had that Shelly put in top or mid lane.
Yeah.
But bot lane was definitely a waste because our players were definitely able to take it out very quickly.
Tiny Nation getting aggressive under tower. And that's gonna maybe cost him his life? Ooh.
He got away with it, but just barely.
Tiny Nation is running for his life. Overwhelmed.
Yeah, they're definitely putting a heavy target onto Tiny Nation
But
after seeing what he could do early game.
But we see Caitlyn using her ult very early on.
Looks like they're ganking up on top, but it doesn't seem to pay off.
Garen Smart going under tower.
That's good work on Garen's part. Yeah, Garen has definitely made a lot of progress in how he plays. I am definitely pleased to see where he's come from and how he is now.
Oh yeah. Mid is the place to be, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a lot of action down on mid. This is going to be very interesting for us. Malzahar going down, but it looks like we're going to have backup. All the enemy in line right there, that would be a good Nami ult if they could follow it up, but it doesn't look like they will be able to.
Set and Garen doing a dance in top.
As usual.
Looks like the opposing team wants to steal this Drake, and they're going to use the Herald as sort of a distraction.
Looks like we found him out, though. Doesn't look like we'll get there in time.
Oh no, looks like they're going to get there first.
So RHS has definitely made a lot of leeway in mid lane and bot lane. However, top lane, the turret is nearly untouched. Oh, never mind. I should probably check before I say stuff.
It's alright. Seeing heavy chase happening in the river. Tiny Nation takes one down.
This is why that river control was important, because all that vision in the river is finally paying off.
Ari flashing out. Can it be enough? Is the Malzahar there going to catch her? Malzahar stops her! Oh, the Ari. Poor Ari.
That Ari was helpless against the Malzahar.
And that goes mid tower.
Alright, looks like that second mid tower is gone again.
Ooh, the Nautilus is down as well. They're going to push all the way.
Let's see this. I'm thinking they can push all the way to inhib, but it doesn't look like they're going to take that risk.
They might try. Okay, they're going to back up.
Might. Nope, they're backing up.
Good call, good call.
Yes, that was a very good call. They're getting a little bit too close for comfort. Way too early game.
Oh yeah. I mean, with the gold lead they have, I mean, go spend some of that gold.
Yeah, definitely. And Tiny Nation's taking that red buff, so that's another...
Yeah. There you go.
Ugly Shepherd farming when he can.
This is the time for him to do it.
Yes.
You see,
Set's distracted. However, it looks like Set's taken up to top lane. Ugly Shepherd's pushing back.
We see the Trinity Force coming out.
Here we go. Alright, we're past the 20-minute mark. So far, we've got 2 turrets down, but they haven't destroyed any turrets. So I think this is a pretty good lead for us. However, we can't get too confident.
Oh, yeah. Nautilus being aggressive.
Yes. Looks like Nami's going down. However, she's not going down without a fight.
The MF is sort of trying to figure out, knowing the jungler is going to come around exactly.
Yep. Alright, Nami escaped with her life, but Xin Zhao maybe going to back her up? Nope.
The Nami is flashed out.
Yeah. Although top turret does have a lot of damage to it, it hasn't been touched in quite a while. I don't know if they're going to be able to destroy it. I don't know if they need to, however, with mid lane pushed all the way back to inhib turret.
Ooh, the Malzahar being chased. Again, it looks like a mid battle. Possibly big team fight happening.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, that's it. That's it for the top turret for RHS.
Alright, that's 1 turret down for us, but we still have... We might be able to pull this off. Looks like they might take that mid turret as well, but we're going to put up quite a bit of fight with it. Caitlyn poking on the Malzahar. Looks like a fight for the Baron.
Ooh. The set.
Set might go down here.
Ooh, flashing out.
Well, that's a lot of action on Tiny Nation. Is he gonna? Nope, can't pull it off.
Ooh.
Looks like the team's here to back him up.
Rest of the team coming back a little slow.
That's a smart move. They are outnumbered. Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of action in mid lane, and honestly, that's very entertaining.
It's like who's going to make the first team fight move, right? Ooh, it should be happening here. The tower's down.
We're seeing a lot of tension. Here we go. Nautilus making the first move. Nautilus taking a beating for it. Misfortune ult going off, taking down 2 people.
And there it is. They're going to chase. They're going to chase.
We're chasing all the way down mid lane. Let's see how this goes.
The Ignite's out on the Ahri.
Set taking down those Voidlings. Malzahar finishing the chase, but the rest of the team's going for the dragon.
Good call, I say.
I believe this is the Dragon Soul, so that's a very good call. And that's it. No, I was wrong on the Soul, but it's still a good call.
We see they have Mountain, Cloud, and Ocean.
Yeah, we've got quite a bit of dragons under our belt. And our team is definitely making use of them. Misfortune pushes mid or bot lane a little bit before backing. Seems like everybody's going back to buy.
RHS doing a really good job of laying down the ward.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping a good control on the map and definitely aware of the enemy team's movements. And that's gonna help them win in the long run. Although we have a lot of wards in the enemy jungle. This is very good setup for us. Looks like we're gonna be pushing mid again. Looks like that turret fell bot lane, but
Red team's turret has
nobody's
been
going to back it
destroyed.
up. Caitlyn and Nautilus are definitely backdooring this. While everybody's busy in top lane. Top lane is definitely the place to be.
That's the new location. That's the new place to be.
Yeah. Man, I'm kind of disappointed I wasn't invited to this party. Jeez.
We see they're going to be chasing that tower. Seeing how low it is.
There's that Misfortune ult too.
Uh-oh. There's a Nami wave coming out. Set able to escape.
Set and Nunu escaping just barely with their lives.
Nunu flashing out.
Set wasting a little bit of time backing. Been faster to walk today.
Look at this tower's gonna fall. RHS is definitely pressing them to the ropes.
Looks like we're pushing in 2 locations, mid and top lane. Bot lane is also making headway. Malzahar is definitely pushing there.
They're gonna take that red buff.
Uninterrupted. Nami's backing up. Malzahar is backing up just as Caitlyn and Nautilus arrived at the scene just to save the turret. Looks like they'll be pushing though. Since I was coming for that bot lane.
He's getting a little hungry.
Ooh, we're gonna see some action here. Nunu coming in with that snowball. Nami wave taking everybody back to 2017 Houston when it was still bloody. Let's see this.
Ooh, the Nunu. Silence.
That
Uh-oh.
knockup is deadly. Those bubbles are deadly. That suppression is also just as deadly. This looks like a double kill for Xin Zhao.
Oh,
but that
Xin
turret
Zhao.
might take him down just before. Ooh, that's quite a bit.
Can he get out? Can he get out? And the tower gets him.
That was a heavy trade-off. I'm not sure whether that was worth it.
I don't think that was worth it. That was
entertaining.
what, 2 for 3?
No, but you know what? It allowed Malzahar to clear the area just to take down that turret. So I'd say that was a wise choice.
You know?
Yeah. Looks like Misfortune is going to be
Team's turret has been
heading
destroyed.
back, circling back around to mid lane, pushing it just a bit more, keeping it back.
We see Garen holding setback as best as he can.
Doesn't look like he's making much progress against Set though. Set's going around.
Ooh, the Ahri pushing a little too aggressively.
Gets beaten down for it.
Ooh, that
Man, that's
alt.
That Misfortune has built a lot of damage.
Malzahar running for their life.
Yes, you were right about that, Misfortune.
Can the Malzahar be saved? The Misfortune coming in. Good split. Allowing for that peel back.
Malzahar is back in.
Good teamwork to save the Malzahar.
Looks like they're going for the Dragon Soul.
Luckily, it'll only be their second, so.
Yes, but yeah, we still made a lot of progress on them with the dragons. However, next up, I believe, is the Elder Dragon. So that's 5 dragons. So now we get the big guns.
The big guns. We're gonna see action happening here. Everyone knows what's gonna happen.
Alright, yet another party in mid lane. Here we go. RHS pushing back the wave.
We see Nautilus having to split down the bottom to do some cleanup duty.
It surprises me that nobody's made a move for the Baron yet. But,
Yeah.
But nobody's jungler has been down, so that might be part of the case.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that they were gonna go for Baron right now.
I did too. Seems like they have a few tricks up their sleeves that they want to show us. Pushing mid lane, meanwhile Nami and Garen working to push Set back, sending him from whence he came.
The Ahri unable to hold them back. The Nautilus comes back finally. Nunu is in action. 2 versus 3.
Looks like both our teammates are going down for that one.
Ooh.
And Ahri Charm taking Malzahar down. Ahri just barely escaping with her life. Oop, nope, never mind. And she's down.
The MF running as fast as she can. Escaping. Hopefully making a safe getaway.
Yep, escaping. Looks like Malzahar is down for the count. Same with Tiny Nation. Let's see how they can keep pushing. Now, at this point, the enemy team has a choice to make. They can either try to push back, or they can try to sneak around and get for the Baron. Their wisest choice would be to go just push back and see how much headway they can make. However, the Baron would have the most payoff.
Oh yeah, I think given how many champs they took down, I thought they would have gone for Baron now. Well, maybe they're gonna go for Baron here.
It's an unnecessary risk because our jungler is now up.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't have been able to finish that job.
Wagley
Looks like we got
Shepherd.
3 people on the Garen. This is a heavy. Oh, that's a 4.
3-1. Garen trying to run as fast as he can. He's down. They might be using this as a platform, possibly.
Here we go. Now we're getting the Baron. However, it looks like our team is aware of this, but they're pushing mid.
I mean, Baron buff means nothing if you get the base, right?
Yep. That's inhib down. We have what I like to call the winions. Is there a second inhib going down? Yes.
Yes, it is.
That's 2 lanes.
RHS is fine with the Baron because
That
they're just
Baron
gonna do
buff
some
means
base
nothing
damage.
to RHS because they can't do anything with it. They're taking down that Nexus, and I think that's the game. All right, that was definitely wow. That was back and forth on top lane. I did not expect top lane to get pushed back that far.
Yeah.
But Garen definitely held his ground against Set, and I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, let's see. Let's take a look at the final results here. Go to some of these advanced details here.
Alright, it looks like Nunu had the worst kill-death ratio of the game, with a 2 kills, 7 deaths. Yeah. Our team has definitely made a lot of progress with the map awareness, and I'm very happy to see how well controlled the warding was and how controlled everything was, really.
Oh yeah.
There was nothing going under their noses.
It was good. It was good. It's the income here. Awesome work. Let's get back into it. Let's see. We should have a second round, actually.
Alright. Round 2.
We should have to
Let's see if
insert.
Oh.
See what this score looks like in a bit. Let's get this second round set up for y'all. I'm gonna send you the code.
So what do you think? So what do you think that our team did good, and what do you think that we could have done better?
I think what we did really well at is I think we got a little too hungry with some of the kills. Personally.
Yeah, that's true. There were a lot of things that were unnecessary risks, but
I
they
just
paid off in the end.
just sent you the code to hop on in.
Yeah, I see that. Hopping in.
Yeah. Also, if you're watching the stream, I see a couple of users in the chat. Don't be afraid to chime in. You want something to say? You got some advice you want to hear? Things you got to say? Come on out in the chat. So we got it out there for.
All right, so it looks like our team is back up first with the bans.
But going back really quickly to your question, I think, yeah, I mean, it's just really being aware of what's going on. You saw a lot better map awareness. Hey, we're seeing people in the chat. Ranger Base. Cyber, what's up? Ranger Base, what's up? Dude Storm. We're seeing, the first ban we're seeing is a Caitlyn. I think they did not like, they did not like that aggressive Caitlyn.
That Caitlyn was way too aggressive for their liking. They're still sticking with the ban with the Trundle, though.
Yeah.
You used
I
to.
think that's wise.
The one and only moderator Jaws, what's up? Sorry, go ahead. We have the Trundle ban again. Echo.
Echo's still out. Doesn't look like they're banning anybody else from their team yet. Still banning Nico. Man, I was really looking forward to seeing that.
Hey.
Ooh, there's the set. I think Garen was done with the set.
Honestly, I can't blame him though. Set is a very frustrating champion to go against because he can get really tanky, really quick. His shields are insane. It's nearly impossible to bring him down solo.
Kaisa ban again. This man is bored. Thanks for watching.
Hey, I recognize that username.
The MF coming out again.
I'm sure they're gonna go for that switch again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, Yasuo. Yasuo's gonna be very difficult against that MF with the ability to block the projectiles.
The Master Yi coming out.
Here we go. Is Shepard gonna step away from the Garen for a moment?
I don't know.
Choices.
I've seen him be
No,
a Cho'Gath, but he's probably gonna stick with Garen.
He's stuck with Garen. That's wise. Cactus sticking with the Malzahar. Here's a new one, Sivir.
Malzahar coming out again.
Sivir is on the board. Let's see how this will go in bot lane. Now, obviously, they're switching things
I
up
must
because
not
there's not a
fall.
single person on their side that's the same.
Sticking with the Leona band. I know they're doing a switch up of those champs I'm seeing.
Yeah, they know what doesn't work. So I'm curious to see what their matchup is gonna end up looking like.
Yeah.
They might even go for the heals in support instead of the tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't catch that Nico ban, but apparently we had the Nico ban.
Yeah.
Your work is
Morgana coming out. Afraid of that shield, maybe?
Shield and the root, which would be the most annoying for Misfortune.
There's
Yeah.
always another
And the
way.
Nami ban. No.
They just had enough of her bubbles.
Yeah.
That's just harsh.
And the Nautilus being banned.
Alright, so it looks like we're getting a completely different other side.
Both teams getting a little personal.
This is about to get interesting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here we go. We have Pantheon on the board.
Interesting pick.
I'm wondering what build he's gonna go for on there. Yeah, Pantheon will definitely do well against the ADC and supports. Although I don't know how that's gonna go against Garen. Alright. Looks like our teams are set up.
The Karma coming out for Kobayashi.
Now that's one I haven't seen from him as well. I'm really disappointed that they banned Nami, but
Yeah.
that was a wise ban on their part
Oh, yeah.
because they saw how aggressive he can be.
We seeing call-outs in the chat for some Pike. Pike.
Honestly, that would be that'd be fun to watch. But doesn't look like they're gonna take that risk with all the heavy champions. With Darius and Pantheon, especially Yasuo with the annoying ability to block skill shots and projectiles.
Ranger base, all AD build armor.
Yes.
The dude, all AD armor time.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too. The other team has no magic damage,
Yeah.
which that's not a very good matchup. So I think our team is gonna notice that almost instantly. I'm sure Tiny is briefing briefing the others on that as well. Because since nobody does magic damage, there's no reason to build magic armor or magic resistance. I think is what it's called.
I don't know. I'm excited to see the bear come out for Tiny Nation. I mean, I've seen him do some pretty good things.
Yeah, Volibear. I have seen Tiny with Volibear, and he is Again, no pun intended, but a beast.
He's an animal. You could.
Yes.
I think Garen. I think Garen. I think Wagley Shepard
Yeah.
has to be willing to get a little more aggressive with the Garen.
Honestly, I'm thinking the exact opposite. I think he needs to step back because what he was doing last game, which caused Set to be so fed late game, is he was letting his guard get down and getting really aggressive when the situation was not set out for him.
Yeah, I think to clarify better, it's in knowing his position and going for the CS rather than going for Set.
Yeah, Shepard will definitely need to work on his situational awareness.
Yeah.
And seeing what's up and
that's why it was good. Every time he saw Set was out of position and Set was nowhere in lane, he just went after, got the CS he needed.
That's how I knew he was making progress, because there was a time where he would not be he couldn't do that.
Yeah, I think
so I'm very glad to see where he's come from.
Chat brings up a good point. Garen needs to be passive, especially against Darius. I would agree with that. I was speaking mainly to the Set, but with Darius, he needs to be significantly more passive.
Oh yes. With Darius and that pool, that's gonna be pulling him out a lot.
Yeah, that's shots
he
and
needs
it's
to know how to get away from the situation. Now that mid lane, it looks like they're having Yasuo mid lane. Malzahar against Yasuo. I don't know how that's gonna work out. What do you think?
I don't know. I think Malzahar is gonna have to be a little careful.
The silence will definitely help against almost any champion, but
and I think Cactus is in a really good job of playing it safe.
Yeah, she understands how to read a situation.
I think the only thing is just making sure that she pings so that people come to her defense. You saw that a couple times.
She has issues with communication, but I think everybody's made progress on their issues and built up their strengths to where it's very difficult to play against our team.
So for those of you who are just joining us, in case you didn't know, this is RHS eSports. I'm Mr. Caceres here. I am by no means an expert at League. I actually myself am barely level 19, I think. I'm very low. Just started. We have with us here today, Mr. Ross. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I am Jacob Ross. I'm also not an expert on League. I've been playing for 6 years, but I don't know many of the champions. I mainly focus on most of the support. But I enjoy the game. I find it interesting to see how everything works out.
Yeah, and so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I know our team's been working really, really hard.
Now I'm looking at the mastery.
There we go.
On the opposing team. There's quite a bit of mastery there. Mastery 6 is nothing to shy off of.
Yeah.
That means that they've earned that rank. It's
Sorry.
not just playing champion over and over.
So sorry about that. So Jacob, you were a little low. Just to reintroduce yourself. So Jacob Ross, you are a student at RHS.
I am. I'm a junior at RHS. I'm part of the eSports club, obviously. I play League on the regular, usually with my brother. And I just enjoy the game. I find it fun. I'm no means competitive. But yeah. I'm just looking for a good game. So it looks like our team mainly starting out in the jungle, ready for that invasion. Although it looks like Tiny's going out.
I suppose you're expecting some unbearable pun.
Tiny getting a little bit risky with that ward, but I think it paid off. It's a little bit more vision.
They want to make sure they see what's out there.
Yes. Vision is everything in this game. The fog of war is probably the deadliest enemy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because you have to remember that this game changes, constantly changes.
Yeah, if you look away from the map for 5 seconds, everything is different.
Oh, yeah.
There might be a tower that's down, or an ally just got killed. You have to be aware. That's why this is an e-sport. Because it's not just a game.
Oh, yeah, you have to make sure you're on it.
Yeah, you have to have that commitment and be focused on the game.
Darius Garen back and forth, slashing away.
Looks like Garen is learning about that Darius passive.
Oh!
First blood at 2 minutes. Not a good way to start the game.
Not a
but
good
I'm
way.
Sure RHS can pull it off.
Exactly what some people brought up is that Garen has to be a little more passive against the Darius.
Yeah, that Darius passive is deadly and often overlooked. Looks like we have Pantheon support. I didn't even know that you could play it that lane, but hey.
Well, what would in the chat? What would your suggestion have been for the Garen? Yeah, I think if he'd played a little smarter, he probably could have had the kill.
Yeah, trying to cancel his autos by walking away or something. Although that doesn't work. That works on the red button. I don't know. There's probably a way that he could have played it smart. I don't know what that way would have been. Although right now with that playoff with Garen at level 1 and Darius at level 3, that's not gonna work out for Garen.
Ooh, the Master Yi being a little aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Master Yi and Tiny Nation duking it out. Looks like Master Yi called in help and it paid off.
Oh man.
This game is gonna be brutal for RHS.
Going back to our conversation with Garen, the chat says, wait till level 2, bait his ability, and win.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly,
Garen!
Yeah, Garen's down. I don't know enough about Darius to really comment on how to use his abilities, but I do know his passive, and it's deadly. And I
It's
also know
deadly.
Yes, if there's one thing that annoys me most about that champion, it's the passive. The ult I can handle because it's fairly basic and you can understand it and learn how to get away from it. But there's no getting away from the passive. If you're hit, there's extra damage and you can't escape it unless you go into stasis. Which stasis is dangerous in this game.
Oh yeah.
The more time that you're spent idle, the less time you are getting gold, and the more time that the enemy has on you. Looks like bot lane is definitely duking it out. We're making a little bit of headway bot lane.
Bot lane definitely holding their own.
Yeah. Top lane, however, is not doing well. Let's look at the CS.
Oh yeah, amazing observation. The chat saying over here that Garen probably has to avoid Darius at all costs. Just farm minions, play extremely safe due to Darius being fed and Yi noticing. You definitely saw Yi notice that very early on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the last game they realized that Shepard was easily ganked, and I think that they're learning. Although Shepard's obviously able to hold his own.
Oh, finally. There we go.
First kill on our team, and it goes to Shepard. This is gonna be...
You know, I think the chat's right. I think bot lane might carry this game right now.
I would agree on that. Bot lane's definitely our strongest lane.
Oh yeah.
I would say. But especially with the help of the jungle. If the jungle just constantly ganks, then it's very...
We can see that right now. The volleyball rushing in, flashing away. Ooh.
Yeah, however, that did leave mid lane open for Yasuo to move in and take out that Malzahar.
Malzahar being dropped, unfortunately.
Darius has ult.
Good call on the vision there. We see that they see the mid laner splitting up to Garen. Good vision.
Although it doesn't look like
Garen not taking the advice. And that's gonna cost him his life. That's
out.
Garen not calling the... He should have backed out when those pings were there. He cannot handle those two.
So last game we saw a lot of target on Tiny's back. Now it looks like they're targeting Shepard instead, and they're getting a lot of kills on him. So they've definitely switched strategies, and I don't know how this is going to play out.
Yeah, I think Shepard just didn't. I don't know if he didn't see the pings or he just wasn't noticing, but he definitely should have backed out when those pings came up. He did not have the 2v1.
No, that was definitely an unnecessary encounter. Although it does look like our team is definitely keeping up on our wards.
Oh yeah.
It looks like the enemy's doing the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think that I think Garen should do a control ward in the river just to see that gank, because they're definitely going to target him.
Yes, he does need to get a ward of some kind in that river. Whether he's going to do that or not, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sure Tiny or some other player is going to tell him to do that as well, though.
I think the Bosco team is getting a little hungry for a dragon. A lot of movement going on in the river.
Up, here we go. SJB going for the dragon.
Master Yi.
Soloing it. Doesn't look like anybody's noticed though.
No one's noticed.
He's gonna get it without a hitch. He failed on that smite, and if there was somebody else in the jungle, that would have cost him. However, since nobody else noticed and he was alone, I don't think that really mattered.
Did cost him his mid laner though. He did get the 2v1.
Yeah, but a dragon is a permanent buff, and
yeah.
Honestly, I think it's worth it. I think that was worth it for their team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, RHS is definitely taking a beating this game. I'm hoping they can pull it off late game, because the enemy has a lot of early game champions. Malzahar taking advantage of those turrets.
Ooh, the turret saving Malzahar's life.
Yeah, she definitely knew how to use those turrets.
Oh yeah,
and that's good.
Using the flash to get away. I think
Darius is preparing for a gank on the top lane.
MF holding her own. Flash in! Oh!
There we go.
Pantheon trying to get something done.
He's learning, and that Darius is definitely getting greedy for that for Garen.
That Darius.
Those early game skills have cost him now.
Garen is making a comeback.
Here we go. Bot lane's getting a lot of action. Sivir using that spell shield. However, it doesn't look like she made quite a good use of it.
We
Pantheon
see one for one trade. Is the Pantheon going to cost him? Nope. You saw the Pantheon. He flashed in. I think he dropped his E.
He did.
The flashy technique, trying to take away.
Yeah. Pantheon's got his passive ups. So. So I don't know whether we caught it, but blue buff has been taking.
Yeah. Ooh.
Blue buff and red buff have been stolen. Top lane turret is definitely taking a beating. Only 3 plates left on it.
Mid lane turret's holding firm, but I don't know how long that's going to last against this Yasuo.
Oh yeah.
This Yasuo is definitely being very aggressive, but unlike Darius, he's not overconfident.
Mm-hmm.
I say that as he is double teamed, while Malzahar and Volibear both go for the Rift Herald. If they can get this Rift Herald, it might give them that push that they need to turn this thing around.
Oh yeah.
Oh, looks like here we have a fight here.
They're gonna try to steal the Herald.
SJB is gonna steal that Herald.
There's the Pantheon coming down. Whereas Garen's coming a little slow.
Tiny Nation's watching it. Making sure. Getting in there just in time. And he steals it!
Wow.
But it's not enough. I saw the smite. Thought it was ours. I was wrong.
Sorry, fell a little behind there. You see the steal happening there. Yi going down.
Yasuo claiming a plate on mid lane. Malzahar has something to say about it though. Looks like she's gonna be beating up on him, pushing back.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Now, what do you think about Ace Kobayashi's Karma?
I think the Karma's doing a pretty good job, actually.
Yeah, after banning the Nami, I think that he's recovering fairly well from that.
Mm-hmm.
Although the ban to Nami was definitely a setback.
Oh yeah. We're gonna see some action happening. The dragon.
Looks like we got Yasuo down.
Yasuo down.
Yi going for the kill on Volibear. Volibear taking use of it, getting away.
Just in time. Woo!
Just in time.
Oh wow.
3 kills.
3 kills. No deaths. The dragon's down.
Here we go. RHS is definitely making a comeback here.
Right?
Let's see if they can keep this up.
3 kills and a free dragon.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have an Ocean Soul later in the game. Now that Ocean Soul will definitely be a huge help to Yasuo, so RHS is gonna have to keep a large eye out for him.
Mm-hmm. When is RHS gonna pick some hook supports? You know, RHS typically does not do hook supports. They typically do a lot of enchanter supports.
Yeah, you're right. You're right on that. I didn't even think about that until now, but you're right.
Ooh, Shelly coming out on the top, gonna crack this turret easy.
That top turret's down. First turret of the game.
You know, I think Shepard should have gotten a mile ahead of that run.
Yeah, that was definitely a long charge up, but if Shepard hits the rift, looks like he can take it down. He's down. Shelly's down.
Oh, Shepard, he's gonna go down, maybe. Flashing out. Oh, taken down. That bleed. Yi doing some more stealing.
Darius moving on to the second turret, taking a lot of turret hits.
He's a little too aggressive.
Free kill on top lane, and Tiny
I think Volibear sees the free kill top.
He's taking use of it.
Can he get it? Can he get it in time? The Mastery's there for the backup.
Yasuo going for support as well. Meanwhile, down on bot lane, Pantheon has to hold his own against both Karma and Misfortune. Not a good duo for Pantheon.
Heavy action jungle.
Yasuo using that ult, taking down Tiny Nation. but not enough. Tiny Nation escapes with life, leaving Waggly Shepherd to defend for himself. Waggly is down.
Waggly is
Tiny
down.
Nation's still
Sacrifice.
up. Now, do you think that sacrifice was worth it?
I don't know. I mean, at this point in time, maybe.
Yeah, honestly, I think it would be worth it. Volibear is definitely ahead on the gold.
Yeah.
And to bring him down on farm now would be a heavy setback. So that was a good play, although it could have gone better. And it wasn't necessary. Looks like Pantheon and Sivir are both going for the turret, but Miss Fortune gets there just in time to stop them. Taken down.
Ooh, we could see the Pantheon. Oh, Pantheon down.
Setting Sivir on a run. Yasuo's down as well with the double team from Volibear and
Wow.
Malzahar. That silence from Malzahar, I tell you, it's bringing Yasuo down to his knees.
You can see the middle turret. Chat says, I feel like this game all depends if MF can hard carry.
And it looks like she might be able to. Looks like Tato might be able to.
Master Yi trying to hold up the mid. Battle on top.
Yeah, there's a lot of little battles in this game. It's not like the last matchup where it was just team fight after team fight.
Yeah.
Fight. This is kind of just separate, smaller battles.
It is.
Those are what are deciding the game.
It is forcing Volibear to have to definitely watch where he's going in the jungle.
Yeah, it's making jungling a hard time for both of the sides.
Oh yeah. Chat says plan. Garen and Volibear builds armor for frontline so MF can just blast everyone.
That might actually be a good plan. But I don't know how well they build tank. Volibear, Tiny Nation is used to going really aggressive, and tank doesn't exactly suit that. But if they do end up doing that, it will be deadly.
Oh, MF doing some damage. Yi coming up. They got a good view of him. Plan. Garen shows us some insane gameplay.
I'd be down for that.
I think all of us would be down for that.
Let's see something.
Yi going
on
after the
in
dragon.
mid lane. Ooh, Malzahar suppressing him under the turret. That's a lot of damage on Yasuo.
Dragon goes to red team.
Kill, but it doesn't look like it's gonna pay off.
Ooh, Volibear's there to back up.
Karma's down, but Malzahar managed to get Yasuo down as well.
Trade back and forth. That might be it for the bot lane turret. Oh yeah, Pantheon there as well.
Alright. Like I said, those little trade-offs are what's deciding the game.
Mm-hmm. Look at these back and forths. Turret down here, turret down there.
Top lane turret down. Darius. Looks like Volibear is coming in to help. Charging on all fours. That's it for Darius.
Woo!
Although that passive, I'm telling you, that passive does just insane damage.
Oh yeah.
Looks like both Malzahar and Yasuo are kind of duking it out in mid lane. And
Yeah.
they're button heads a lot. And it's just a lot of action, but not a lot of payoff between them.
Yeah, that Malzahar has done everything to save that turret. It's the only turret they have up.
And you know what? It's succeeding. It's doing well. Whatever she's doing to keep that turret up, she's doing well. Yasuo using his dash.
Yi going after, trying to get the MF and the Karma. He's in the river. I think they see him.
Yi going for the invulnerability. And that misfortune ult takes him down.
Karma down. There it is.
Yep. There's Pantheon. Got two people mid lane, Darius and Yasuo.
Chat says he needs to be hard focused. He's doing a lot against RHS. A lot of map control by taking Scuttle Crab and watching enemy jungle. Definitely. That Yi has been watching our jungle like crazy.
I'd say Yi is their strongest player.
Ooh, Shelly coming out.
Yeah, I didn't notice them. I didn't notice them channeling. But
They stole it.
That's a good play on it. That was a good position for Shelly. That allowed them to take the turret very easily, almost instantly.
Yeah, I think the Yi has been successfully getting Scuttle Crab and just warding the jungle like crazy.
That Pantheon ult coming in.
That Pantheon ult. Ooh.
Yeah, by far, I'd say Pantheon has the coolest looking ult.
Heavy chase happening.
Heavy. Yeah. Here we go. Here's the big.
Here's the big team fight. Yep.
We got 4-on-4, 5-on-5. Volibear's coming in for support. See if Malzahar and Misfortune. Pantheon coming in from the side. Alright, it looks like the enemy team is backing off. Volibear didn't even get in on that action. He's focused on the red buff, which might help him against Yasuo and Darius. That extra regen would be very helpful.
Ooh, Volibear getting a little extra close. Please do not build Merc Treads.
Yeah, Merc Treads are useless in this game.
Yeah. Dead Tato is not afraid of this. No way.
Bringing Darius down to his knees.
Not afraid of Darius by any means. Everyone is lining up for the Drake. That MF, as they say, is going to pop off.
Yep. Yeah, Misfortune is definitely going to be end up carrying this game.
I think everybody knows it's going to go down at the Drake.
Here we go. We've got some action. Let's see it. Let's see the fireworks.
Let's see, is anyone going to steal it?
Who's going to fire first?
Right?
Charging in. Throwing Yasuo over. Misfortune ult completely canceled by Yasuo.
Wow.
Wow.
You see the ult cancellation?
That was brutal.
I think Volibear's getting a little too hungry.
Volibear knows it, but he's going for it anyway. He can't escape, so he might as well take one down with him.
Right?
Is anybody gonna help him?
I don't think so.
Whole team.
Whole team.
There we go. We have an ace. What are they gonna do with it?
Hey. Dragon going to RHS.
Looks like they're gonna push mid with that ace that they managed to get.
Mm-hmm. Malzahar doing some cleanup duty in the bot, maybe?
Malzahar's keeping that bot turret alive while the rest of them are pushing mid.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, bot lane has been pushing quite a bit. Looks like top lane's pushed all the way back to the inhib turret. Fight going on in the jungle between Master
Yi. MF there to save Volibear.
Yep.
Good save.
Yasuo's going for it. Trying to taunt Garen into it.
That Volibear is stealing everything in the jungle.
Pantheon stuns Garen, and it proves deadly.
And Garen is dropped.
Yeah, that Garen, there was nothing that Garen could have done to
No
escape
way.
that.
Once the Pantheon E hit him, it was over.
That Volibear is not your average bear.
No, he's not. He's Big Bear.
Good callouts, good use of those pings. They know they're being chased.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of communication between the teams, and it's paying off.
You're a little low. You're a little low in the volume. We're seeing recalls happen. Maybe canceled.
Volibear stunned, and it looks like he's getting out of it. Nope, never mind. That misfortune ult is canceled again.
Wow.
Yasuo and Misfortune has proven to not be a good matchup.
Volibear finally going down, getting shut down. Darius all on his own though. Looks like that's gonna be it for him.
Yeah, that's gonna be a heavy payday for that Volibear.
Flash outs have been really good. Yeah, that wind wall has been effective. That Yasuo using that wind wall to cancel the MF ult. I mean, this is the second time we've seen it.
He's learning how to cancel, and it's proving extremely effective.
Yeah. Because I mean, you could have seen what 2 kills right then and there.
Yeah.
2 kills, Volibear alive.
You replace Yasuo with any other champion, and Misfortune would be dominating right now. She could 1v1 Darius, as we've seen, but I don't know if Yasuo is going to be able to defend against Misfortune for much longer.
Nelzar cleanup duty on top.
Like Volibear's going for it, but he gets shut down.
Can't wait for the Volibear rework. When's that gonna come out?
Wait, there's a Volibear rework?
Someone in the chat's like just can't wait for it. So
I haven't heard anything about that.
no. Mid battle. One day the Volibear rework will happen. One day. It's confirmed. Okay. It's confirmed, but who knows when? Right now, we'll all be worried about Fiddlesticks.
Oh, that Fiddlesticks rework. I tell you, my brother has played Fiddlesticks, and he's gotten S's with every single time he's played.
Yeah, the animation change is interesting too.
Yeah, I enjoy the new animations and just everything about Fiddlesticks.
Everyone hungry for the dragon.
Looks like we're gonna have a team fight coming up soon. Misfortune trying to keep the team back. Everybody's waiting for the first move. Tiny Nation makes it.
Taking the Yasuo. Woo!
Gets taken down by the Misfortune ult.
There's the ult! Whoa!
Are we gonna get that Pantheon? Yes, we are. That's an ace. We're gonna get the dragon.
Wow.
What do you think they're gonna do after the dragon?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm thinking they're gonna push either mid or bot.
I think they're gonna push bot. Oh wait, Volibear MF. They're gonna go mid.
If they're smart, they might even push both lanes.
Yeah.
They're pinging for that top turret though.
Inhibitor down.
Volley Bear keeps on getting greedy with those turrets.
Volley Bear says, "Why not?
off.
Why not now?" Baiting them to go
Yasuo
mid while they come bot.
Looks like S. Looks like they tried for the bot turret, but it didn't work.
MF gets the turret up top.
We got a chase here. Pantheon's searching for the rest of the people in the jungle.
Good Oracle Lens coming out for the save. Seeing where that vision is. Chat says RHS has really good team fight synergy. Focus Yasuo, CC team. Wait for wind wall cooldown and MF ult for the win.
Yeah, I think that's what ended up winning them the last team fight.
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah.
catch everything that happened, but I did notice that the wind wall didn't come up. So I think they managed to trick Yasuo into using his wind wall, and that cost them.
The school we're going against right now is called Bosco High School.
Bosco.
Bosco, B-O-S-C-O. Darius is gonna just get demolished. Luckily, running away with his life.
Now I'm taking a look at this Yi build, and it seems pretty solid, but if they built Wit's End, that might have been a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Kobayashi in the chat letting you know we are going against Bosco Bronze. And Bosco actually has 3 different teams. They have a gold team, a silver team. We are going against the bronze team. We were hoping to go against the gold team, but that scrimmage had already been taken, so hopefully next time we can see... I know, right? Ace, get back. Get in the game. Focus.
He's wanting to hear my commentary. He thinks I'm awesome.
Right. Ooh, Baron.
Yeah, looks like there's a team on Baron, but
Could be a steal.
coming down. Not quick enough. Pantheon ults. Doesn't pay off though. Ends up getting both Darius and Pantheon killed.
2 kills.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's that team fight synergy that you were talking
Yes.
about in chat. That's
That Baron pit was raided. Malzahar all by herself. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Malzahar's getting punished for it.
Unfortunately.
That misfortune ult gets canceled again by Yasuo, but this time it looks like it was too late. Yasuo's rooted, silenced. That slowdown might have cost him. Ooh, he might get away. I think he's getting away. Yasuo coming back. Escaping to the mountain. So Darius has definitely been a heavy player on Bosco's team, but Yasuo is highest in level and I believe has the highest. No, I'm mistaken. Yi has the highest skill.
You know, I think Bosco has to do a lot of work. I mean, they're going to do a lot of cleanup, these minions.
Yeah, that's a lot of time delay, time that we can use to farm. Probably search out some of those wards.
Oh yeah.
I see Tato just missed a ward. Karma's watching the chat in there.
They might be trying to get this last dragon, maybe. Oh yeah. That's the target.
There's the dragon. Every time there's a dragon, without fail, it looks like both teams want it.
Oh yeah.
And they want it bad. He's breaking out his dance moves over there, but Yasuo makes the first move on Misfortune. Yeah, this is looking a lot like earlier's team fight.
Let's see if it has the same results.
Hopefully.
Right.
It turned out very well for RHS last time.
Yeah, Darius is running as fast as he can to make it up. That's probably why they're waiting. They're waiting for him.
That's probably... that.
If only RHS knew.
I'm sorry?
I said if only RHS knew Darius was all the way in top, they could have taken advantage of that.
Yeah, I think it would have been wise. The other team was obviously waiting for something.
Wow, Draken goes to RHS.
I would have asked. Yeah, that was a very quick Dragon takedown.
Yasuo might be going... Oh, yeah, definitely. Flash out.
Yeah, that flash might come in handy, though, later.
Yeah, yeah.
So the fact that he had to use it now is still pretty big.
You have the whole team just there.
Now we get the big skirmishes.
There's that ult.
Here we go. Ace Kobayashi is down, but not before the Nexus is out.
There it is. That Nexus gets dropped. Wow.
That is 2 wins for RHS. Honestly, I didn't know how that second game would go based on the beginning.
Uh-huh.
RHS definitely pulled it off in the end.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very quick turnaround.
Pulling it off, getting the dubs.
Shepard definitely held his own in his lane.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he finally... I mean, you saw Shepard was sort of struggling at the beginning, but he was able to pull it back and make that comeback for sure. Garen made the comeback, which I think was vital.
Yeah. There was no mistaking it. Shepard knew what was going on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But we see a good layout here. Good crowd control by the volley bear. Good vision scores all around.
Yeah, although that Yee's vision score is off the charts, along with Volley Bear.
Yeah, who's our favorite? Who's our favorite in the chat? Who is your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
I'd say Misfortune definitely.
Misfortune.
Carried. Yeah, Misfortune was heavily carrying. 13 kills, 2 deaths, 10 assists. That is an outstanding score. Vision off the charts, highest gold in the game. Tato was definitely pulling through for the team. Not to say that the rest of the team was falling behind.
Yeah, no, by no means. But yeah, definitely. That MF damage, 38k, right? Whew.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, I think for us, we're going to call it at that.
Yeah, that's 2 wins for RHS.
It's been an awesome game. I appreciate you, Mr. Ross, joining us for this game.
Hey, no problem. I enjoyed it.
I want to thank everyone out there for joining us in the chat. Make sure you give a shout out to Misfortune, MF all the way. A good shout out to Joss for being my moderator. I appreciate you being in the chat, helping us out. Make sure you give us a follow. Make sure you are here for our games. We'll have another one for you coming up on Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we typically have them every Tuesday at 4 p.m., so make sure you give us a follow so you can check out those games. Hope to see you there next time, and hopefully we can see some more MF popping off and having a good time with Volley Bear. With that said, though, I'm Mr. Caceres.
I'm Jacob Ross.
Appreciate you being with us here today, and have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. Much love, RHS.